Thank you so much. Next, we have Nkechi Taifa from the Reparation Education Project. Nkechi Taifa, you have 2 minutes. The floor is yours.
And thank you for this opportunity to speak. I am attorney Nkechi Taifa, director of the Reparation Education Project. It is critical as we embark on a second decade for people of African descent that descendants of Africans enslaved in the Western Hemisphere advance new definitions and that the international community adopt them. For example, the transatlantic slave trade was not a trade, but a war characterized by the kidnapping and illicit transfer of African prisoners of war in genocidal death camp ships intended to be separated forever from their families, cultures, languages, and homeland. Another example, the concept of victims expressed by the United Nations in 2005 is limited. Victim, as described as persons who individually or collectively suffered harm, including the immediate family or dependents of the direct victim. This definition, however, fails to expressly include the generational realities of the international kidnapping and chattelization of human beings because this crime against humanity spanned generations. The term victim, as well as immediate family or dependents of the direct victim, must not be narrowly construed, but expressly include the generational realities of the enslavement era and its living legacies as well. There are others, but in some, when international standards are drafted, there must be representation of all segments of injured parties to ensure the most appropriate and inclusive definitions. Otherwise, diasporic Africans are limited to forever pigeonholing our claims to standards advanced by others whose experiences may differ from our own. In closing, it is indeed exciting to be engaged in history in the making. We are one people united by a shared history of resilience and resistance. It is our collective duty to ensure that all our voices are heard. In the words of Malcolm X, in this day, at this time, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary. Thank you.
Right, thank you. Thank you. Next, we have